taking on the number 5 ranked UMass Lowell Riverhawks next on ESPN+. I'm Brian Zeckel, joined by Jonah Smith. Jack Webb will be patrolling around the facility as well, as it'll be the number 5 ranked UMass Lowell Riverhawks taking on the number 1 ranked Albany Great Danes. Both teams had an interesting path to get here, a much quicker one for the
Cinderella story of this spring's tournament, and Riley White can't do it herself, so Leah White on the offensive side of the ball picked up.
This one to the right side of the infield, no problem at all. Kahn to Murray, and a 4-3 put out to start the proceedings here. And this pitched against this UMass Lowell team, as this one looks like it might find some outfield turf, and well, right down the left field line, and the first base hit of the contest will go to Brennan Davenport.
Going to be important for UMass Lowell to get a couple base runners early and just prove that they...
Also Michael Boylan. The 1-1 pitch, double play opportunity, fired over to second base, and Kahn will trip up after the feed to Grayhack. She seems to be in a little bit of pain too, and that's never what you want to see, especially at the top of the first inning.
Yeah, she's hopping ginger.
Now Ellie Frederick will step up to the plate. The center fielder, first pitch, pop up, and it's going to get over the head of Deanna Grayhack. So second base knock so far for the Riverhawks in this contest, and now they have a runner in scoring position in the form of Fisher and Frederick at first.
3 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. 3 strikeouts, excuse me.
Well, there's the first so far of the contest for Wendy Hammond, and the Riverhawks are retired at the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the frame when we return, as you're watching them in a good tournament as well. 4 for 5, 3 runs scored, 2 walks, a double, and 2 stolen bases as well. Swing and a miss here. And White picks up where she left off with another strikeout here. 1-2 pitch. Back up the middle. Teniza can't get to it. It goes into center field, picked up by Frederick. And it's a 1-out base hit for Morgan Petty. Only had 2 contests on this turf so far in this tournament. Here's the stolen base attempt, and Petty's going to grab it. She's in head first with a stolen base.
Hard to stop Morgan Petty on the base paths, that's for sure.
For UMass Lowell with the white and red trim. 15th pitch so far for White is going to be strike 3, second K of the day for Riley.
Maddie Petrella, you can see her eyes just turn into...
2-2 coming. Larchow awaits this one. And it's going to be a strikeout. Pitch number 400 of the tournament.
In a row in 2023 and 2022. They tried to keep it as routine as possible, Brian.
Yeah, sometimes there's something to be said for just being locked in and don't want to anything in terms of distractions, even though I never view Jack as a distraction all time.
Chris Canada has coached 5 America East Players of the Year, 6 America East Pitchers of the Year. I guess 7 now if you include Wendy Hammond. 199 marks, south of 2, that's ridiculous. Innings pitched, 172 and a third, was by far the most in the league.
And gets a second strikeout in as many batters, her 3rd overall. 3-1 the count here to Murray. And the first baseman will take a 5-pitch walk and a leadoff walk to begin the second inning. 2-2 pitch to Nastos. As here it comes from White. This one is going to be a gapper. Will bounce all the way off the wall. Rounding second and going and stopping at third will be Mary Kay Murray. It'll be a double here for Nastos, and 2 runners in scoring position now for the Great Danes, as she says, feed me.
It's Christina Langdon from Bangor, Pennsylvania.
And not Bangor, Maine, the 3rd most populated city. This one back up the middle, and that will run. 1 run will be in now. Here's the second one. The throw at the plate is not going to be in time, as scoring all the way across is Nastos, and it's a 2-run double for Sarah Anderson to get the Great Danes on top.
Hey, good throw from center. Better slide by Nastos as she escapes the grasp of Morgan Fisher behind the dish there, and just a good punch into the center field gap there by Anderson. She scrambles into second. See, the throw's decent, catches her on a hop, but Nastos makes a good move to get all.
The 0-1 pitch, bunt attempt, is going to be pushed down the first base line, fielded cleanly and fired over. Davenport to Quintaniza, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Anderson moves to third base, Binghamton yesterday. Swing and a miss, though. 4th strikeout for White, second out of this inning.
White is still fired up. You saw the energy from the Albany dugout get really, really high as they had that multi-RBI double by Sarah Anderson, but here you can see
Field's actually pretty shallow. So are the outfielders. Swing and a miss, back-to-back Ks. Strikeout number 5 for White to end the inning.
And I think Riley White's performance in this inning is going to mean a lot. If we come back later in this game,
strikeouts against the 2 and 3 seeds against Bryant and Binghamton. When I talked to Morgan Fisher, Ella Frederick, and Leah White of this Riverhawk delivering, you saw it last inning, leaving a runner stranded on third, injecting that team with a spark.
Thank you, Jack. That's our Jack Webb. It's 2 quick outs. Hammond over to first base, and White is retired after Tully also grounds out far through 2 2/3 for Wendy Hammond. This one, grounded, picked up. Anderson fires over. A 1-2-3 inning. All 3 on groundouts as Hammond and the Great Danes dispose of the Riverhawks here at the top of the 3rd as we... This one right back up the middle. Make it 2 for 2 on the afternoon for Morgan Petty. And she'll start with a leadoff single here as Albany tries to add on 8. But she has been red hot in this one. A high fly ball ranging back is going to be the right fielder. And Emily Tao comes down with it right on the track.
an excellent running sort of basket catch there by Emily Toe. And
Lard Chow, a really good at bat so far, trying to put one in the field to play. Swing and a miss, though. Strikeout number 6 for White. It's a big second.
that is much more compatible with rainy, wet conditions.
We'll do the 2-2 once more. White to Murray. And that one's right over the heart of the plate. Back-to-back Ks to end the 3rd inning. 7 in total by Wendy Hammond in the circle ever since the first. And there's a strikeout there. Fisher goes down by way of the K, and that's the 4th K so far for Hammond.
And we've spent so much time talking about Riley White, but Wendy...
And then a 1 so far in this inning. This one will stay on the line right at the third base bag. The fire over is going to be out. Frederick didn't even leave the box.
Wow. And I don't know if that was Frederick just... I mean, if you hit the ball up the line like that, if you're Frederick, you have to run even though you think it hit you.
The one hop, no problem. Anderson to Murray for out number 3. And make it now 10 in a row retire. But even I could never do that job in a million years. So we have the payoff pitch, and that one will miss. Second walk handed out.
That's a demoralizing walk to give up with nobody out. You spent a long time on
park enjoying themselves. They're business-like here. Maine sometimes is called vacation land, but this is not a vacation. Is this one a double play? What a snag there by Brenna Davenport, who just lowers the glove, steps on the bag, and they'll lost at 10-1. Decision for the Great Danes. Davenport also was at second base, and another strikeout on the board as Grayheck goes down, and make it 8 strikeouts for Riley White as they look for some offense when we 2-0. This one right down to the third base side. Anderson, no problem, as she has just been a vacuum and then throwing strikes over to first base in time.
Anderson double plays. She loves to turn the twin killing.
This one, another one for Anderson on the run, and another web gem. A perfectly executed play that Tom Amansky would be proud of.
Hey, another MLB reference I'm going to make here as a Cardinals fan. How about some
hits, and then she has been perfect ever since, sprinkling in 4 strikeouts over that time. 3 groundouts this inning, and another 1-2-3 frame for her as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Still, Great Danes with a 2-0 Lidrick call back earlier in the contest where it's a ground out. Looks like it might have grazed her foot. This is a bunt attempt. And again, the ball does not lie. The softball gods deliver. And Santiago with a diving effort there to get the first out. White will get the 3rd strikeout on Mitros of the contest. Not often do you send Caitlin down with a strikeout, but to do it 3 times just shows you the acumen of the right-hander in blue.
The team meeting in the...
UMass Lowell already getting some history by winning 2 games yesterday. This one, it's going to be a tough one. Gets Aniza over, but not in time, as that one just kind of died on Davenport, and she had to go with a wide, quiet so far today. Strikeout and a fly out. This one right back up the middle. Petty's going to stay right at second base, as that one got really quickly into Frederick in center field.
If the broadcast pitch count here is to be trusted, one more will be...
White already with 1 punch out this inning. Can she get the 10th one of the outing? This one's going to be a ground ball ranging over, picking it up, no throw. Leah White wisely, I think, decided to eat that one.
Yeah.
Make a play on it. So now it's up to Mary Kate Murray. Ground ball, and that one's going to find its way towards right field. They're going to send the runner around. Petrella will score from second base, and it's a 2-run single for Mary Kate Murray, and that'll double the lead. It's now 4-0 UAlbany.
Mary Kate Murray, a dynamo in development on this Great Danes roster. She is a freshman. She is one of those, group contributors and kind of a platoon hitter as of right now, but she's going to have a meteoric rise in this conference. I'm calling it right now. She's going to be a top power hitter, top RBI producer, because she can come up at fourth. This thing's far from over. Riverhawks just need to focus on getting this out and getting back to bat.
Oh, the hot shot. Santiago off the one hop fires over to first to Davenport. The inning is over, but not before the 2-run single from Mary Kate Murray doubles up the score. It's UAlbany 4.
And warms up and gets ready for the game for a very lengthy period before Albany gets the first pitch here, as there's a double by UMass Lowell. They say it's a superstition, and they've started winning, and they do not want to shy away from it now. So today, when
White, an excellent defensive shortstop, now trying to show off the bat. That one is going to be grabbed, and they said that it was held on to by Petrella for a strikeout, which will be the 5th of the contest for him.
Being shorted.
Davenport grounds this one down the third base side, picked up in fair territory, and then fired over. Sarah Anderson. There was a gold glove for tournament excellence in defense.
UMass Lowell would only have 3 more outs left to work with.
This one, backhanded, the fire in time. Deanna Grayheck over to Murray on the one hop to get her in time as Fisher is retired.
Riley White, and just how incredibly hot she's been in the circle. When you have a player like Sarah Anderson break up that mojo, I think that's player of the game worthy for me.
Teniza, 4-3 on the putout there. Anderson retired for the second time today. To have logged that many pitches in the course of 4 days is incredible.
Yeah.
Pop-up looks to be playable, ranging over as Fisher, and she'll get that right at the E in the main logo.
It's good work by Morgan Fisher. It's tough to be a backstop in baseball and softball, and
as per tradition. Swing and a miss, strikeout number 10, Riley White, on what could be her last pitch of her career at UMass Lowell. Is going to be a strikeout as we head to the last chance for the Riverhawks. They need 4 runs and 3 outs. And we'll have that for you next. This is an American East title, first one since 2018. Frederick, first pitch, popped up. Petrella has it. And 1 pitch, 1 out as Frederick is retired.
Certainly a magical Cinderella run here from UMass Lowell, but let's just talk about the depth.
The log, 16 innings pitched yesterday, and also tack on another 7 before that, too. And just a huge effort for her just to get to this point, but don't want to overlook Wendy Hammond and what she's done and give her a 6th strikeout here. And now the Great Danes top, but they've never been at the tippy top. It's been UMBC up until now. The UAlbany Great Danes, the new American East softball champions, as they have a perfectly played game. A 4-0 win over UMass Lowell in the championship, and for the first time since 2018, the Great Danes are the softball champions with their 8th conference title.
There was no doubt in anybody's mind that these Great Danes could do it pretty much from pitch number 1 of the season. Wendy Hammond, Maddie Petrella.
2005, 2006, 2007, 2011, 2014, 2017, 2018, and now 2024. Those are the American East championships that have been won by the UAlbany Great Danes. Wendy Hammond will finish out with a 3-0 record in this tournament and give her 12 strikeouts. She actually doubled her strikeout total in this game alone and also had a sub-2 ERA. So an incredible pitching performance. Riley White will get the loss for the first time here of this tournament.